And now if you're a solo and you want to build a strong base, I'm going to show you how hard it will be for raiders to raid you if they want to go through doors. And while that was expensive through doors, surely anywhere else through the base, it'll be a little bit cheaper. But instead, it's the same. All around the base, no matter where you go, it will still be 3 walls to the core. And by the way, as a solo, if you're gonna get raided from triple walls, a triple wall bunker, basically, because if you go around the wraparound through the doors, it is just simply more expensive. If you're gonna get raided through a triple wall bunker, there is nothing you're gonna be able to do as a solo. And my goal is just to build a cheap and very efficient base. So I hope you guys enjoy. Now onto the tour. All right, so I'm gonna start the tour. This is the entrance, and this is also gonna be the chutes. If you want to give the raiders a tough time, whether they go through the doors, they're gonna have to go through all of the doors going up and going down, or they're gonna have to go through triple honeycomb and then an armored bunker. Alright, right here you're gonna get into your open core type loot rooms. You got your tier 3, your 2 small boxes, your 2 big boxes, and then a lot of loot space. You get a big loot room right here on the 3rd floor. Right here you get your big locker room. And then you're gonna work your way down. On one side is a locker, and then on the other side is your furnace. Because you have to remember, you are a solo, so you're gonna need all the help you need inside your own base. Right here, you're gonna have your triple honeycomb loot rooms with a wall, a floor and ramp, and then a window. Once again, this, you get your 2 vending machines, which make this a triple honeycomb again, with your honeycomb, your wall, your door frame, and then your doors. Then when you're gonna go into the core, you got your 2 battery locations right here, and then you go down, and this is where your core is. You got your accessible extra loot space right here. Everything right here is accessible. And then right here your tier 2, and once again everything in here is accessible. And now you move into your bunker, which is a very spacious bunker. It'll help you to not get raided, and you get 4 big boxes and 2 little boxes. This could last you for a long time, probably 1 or 2 days in your wipe before you even have to expand into the 3rd floor. And then to seal the bunker, it is very easy. All you have to do is place a half wall. And then this is just gonna be a little tricky. Spam right here, or you can just sit right here. I didn't think about that. And then just armor this. And then whenever you log off, and then whenever you log on the next day, you simply get over here, break the twig, and that is how easy this bunker is. And then you have your shooting floor, which you can customize to put in little boxes. I like to have these doors because I don't like personally to have external TCs. I'll just compound spam, and I like being able to get out and jump on the gates. It makes for a lot of good plays. And then this is your roof. You can put 2, or you can do as many windmills as you can. I like to just keep it simple. And then this is your roofs to avoid getting roof camped, because this base is not the tallest, so sometimes you'll need to build these roofs, but this is not necessary. This is extra. And yeah, now to move on to the tutorial. To start off the tutorial, you're gonna have to place these foundations as low as possible. This is gonna be the starter, and everything else as high as possible. And then this one is gonna be a low foundation. And then you're gonna wall everything in to do the starter. leave a triangle open in the middle, wall this off, place a half wall there. And then very important to not upgrade anything to armored or sheet. Just keep it stone, because this TC placement is very important. So you're gonna want to align it to this line, place it, and by the way, the TC has to be opposite to the half wall, to the low foundation. And then you're gonna bring it back to the line perfectly, and then I'll zoom in to the line that you need to align it to, and then scoot it over to the right. And that's a perfect TC placement, and this will let you upgrade it later to armored, or else it will say upgrade blocked. And now you do this. This will be how you open and seal your bunker. You can use a jump up as you're barely getting started, but later on in the wipe you put this, and this will be your triangle ladder hatch. And then you get up here, seal this off, upgrade everything, and just like that, you have a bunker that is, you know, as you upgrade it, it will get more expensive. An armored bunker, it will be up to 16 rockets to raid. And this right here will be how you get even more loot space. Alright, so this is the armored bunker, and this is how much it costs. It's actually very cheap, only 20 high qual. And obviously the only thing you need to do to seal the bunker is like this and like that. Armor, and these foundations of course need to be armored. And now it is very important to not move on any further from this base until you get this honeycomb right here, sheet. Because if you don't, you will not be able to upgrade it later on in the video. So make sure this is sheet. This is the only part where it will get a little bit expensive because of this half wall, but it's fine. Okay, so this is how you expand the second floor after doing the honeycomb. Remember, this honeycomb right here has to be sheet before moving on. Okay, so you expand this right here by doing like this, like so. You do a triple triangle. The core foundation is a triple triangle, square, triple triangle, square, triple triangle, and then the honeycomb is like this. Wall, like this. You wall everything in. And right here, this exact wall, do not place it. I will later on explain why and how to actually do it, but just ignore this misplacement. Don't place it if you are building along as you're watching the video. You'll close everything off for now. So yes, and again, very important how you upgrade this. Everything has to be stone except for this. You leave this wood. So everything has to be stone except for this square. And this square right here, this will be wood. And actually I made one mistake. So when this is your entrance to the right, you leave this open. You put a doorway here, and then you seal this off, and this will be your entrance for the time being. You seal this off, you create your airlock with this, and then your jump up, you just have to simply, I haven't upgraded all the outside. All you simply have to do is just create a low foundation, half wall, wall frame, and just like that, you have an entrance into your base. Now I will show you how this looks like after it's all done. And now right here, this will be personal preference, but in my opinion, if you don't do this, you're only hurting yourself. if I were you, I would not upgrade. I would not put. You're gonna place a window, but I would not do it until I have the necessary resources to make it metal, because this creates a triple honeycomb. So yeah, I would not do it until I already have enough to upgrade it to sheet, because later on this will become a triple honeycomb sheet into the core. All right, and this is how it's supposed to look. You got your 2 battery locations. You got your first, second floor locker. You got 7 furnaces here. You got your sealed off entrance. Your sealed off loot rooms, and then this is your entrance. Now everything is upgraded to its final form, and at this point you should already have this set up like this. And I just want to show you guys that everything is accessible. So you can get the little box there, the little box here. Everything is accessible before I seal these off. And this makes your base a triple armored from this side, triple armored from every other side, like triple honeycomb, and then 1 armored. So this base is super strong, and also for the very cheap cost, 58 high qual. Come on, that's all that it gets for high qual, and it's triple armored. And all right, now the next step, if you already have everything else done, your next step is to go like this, come over here and seal this off, and then place your 2 vending machines right here. There we go. And then you just get a machete and break these. And the way you expand the 3rd floor is like so. Once again, you wall everything in. And again, another misplacement, but this one makes more sense. Leave the middle triangle open, because this will be your jump up onto the 4th floor. And now where your jump ups are, you're gonna put 2 walls, and this will be your big loot room. This base is sort of like an open core at the top. And actually, from the opposite side of the jump ups, this is where you'll leave 1 triangle open, and you seal this off like so. You make your jump up here, and you seal everything like this, and this is where everything else can just start being stone. And then I'll show you how this looks once it's finished. Alright, now this is how it should look like. In here you have your tier 3 with your big boxes. In here you have your locker, your big locker, and then your big loot room. Now to continue on with building this, first you do this. And you build your jump up. And this will be how you do the shooting floor. This will be how you start off doing your shooting floor, but now you have to go back down because there's another key thing you need to do. First, you have to honeycomb the backside, and you can do this whenever you want. The sooner the better. Now the first thing you'll do is build your chutes once again. It'd be better if you can place your high foundations, but if not, it's actually fine. And then you just build your chutes all the way up. And then to start building your shooting floor, you would just simply do this. Place a triangle on every single floor. And now on every left side, you place a window. And on every right side, you place a door. And now you just repeat the same thing on the other side. Alright, and this is how the shooting floor looks like completed. And once you've done it on both sides, you can move on to the roof. Alright, and if you ever have any trouble with roof campers like I have in the past, I come up with the solution of just doing this everywhere. Alright, so this is going to be the end. You can obviously customize the roof and customize the base however you like. And I hope you guys enjoyed the base. And not only is this my first base build video, but this is actually my first free build ever. I've always just built YouTube bases. So I hope you guys enjoyed and that this bunker actually helps you. And I'll see you guys on the next one.